want to get to Joel Klatt. His thoughts on Tennessee, and a lot of these lists are going to come out, and we're going to do some of these, but it's fodder to talk about, and we're going to have our own list. But he did have Tennessee at a number 10. Face value, I've got no problem with that, Caleb. I think they should be considered a top 10 school, but one of the things really stuck out to you on the list. What?
Yes, what stuck out to me on the list was the teams he had ahead of them. One of them was, and it's one that's been sticking in my craw. We're going to start talking about more teams in the future, like we did yesterday with South Carolina, and we're going to do one on Florida State in the future. And I'm going to spoil it for you guys. I think they're the most overrated team in football this year. Like, I think I don't get the love for Florida State, but that's a story for another day. But he has them at number 8. That bothers me. The other one that bothers me is Washington at number 9. Now, let me be fair real quick to Washington. They do have, I think they have Michael Penix Jr. back at quarterback, and this guy is a very highly touted guy. Just so you guys, in case you guys forgot, he was committed to Butch Jones with Adrian Martinez in 2018. Michael Penix, Adrian Martinez, Butch Jones. Butch Jones was still getting recruits. He just could not coach him to save his life.
He needs to get committed to a new hairstylist.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's like straight out of like 1983, right?
I mean, you make a lot of money and you got an $8 haircut, for goodness sake. Go ahead.
So that bothered me. Washington, yes, they finished the year strong. I mean, they won 7 straight to end the year. They beat Oregon on the road. They beat Oregon State at home. But I mean, come on. Are we really putting Washington ahead of Tennessee? But one of the things, their selling points was beating Michigan State last year, who was number 11 at the time. Well, they weren't the number 11 ranked team. We found out towards the end of the year. And so I think, again, the Oregon win is what they're coasting off of. And Oregon, in case we forgot, lost 49-3 to Georgia to open the year. So I got a problem with Washington being ahead of Tennessee. And I got a problem with FSU being ahead of Tennessee.
I will agree on both of those. I don't think either one of those teams should be ahead of Tennessee. To me, they feel a little bit like Tennessee last year in that people are trying to get on board with a couple of programs that might be on the rise, because I think a lot of people missed on Tennessee last year. So it feels like people are trying to do that. I don't understand completely all the love of Florida State that's going around. And I would like to be proven wrong, actually, because I think a lot like Tennessee, I think college football is better when Florida State is good. You can't get any better than great integrity and 50 years of service. That's City Heating and Air Conditioning, cityheatandair.com. And you may not need a new HVAC unit when those temperatures soar and yours isn't working. Just may need a new part or some more coolant. They'll take care of you. So that's City Heating and Air Conditioning, cityheatandair.com.